Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Two Idiots in a Movie podcast, episode 12, part of Spooktacular October. I'm your host, Chris, and here with me always, my co-host,
Matt. Today's episode, we'll reviewing the 1978 movie Halloween.
one of my favorites ever.
It's fine.
Figured you would say that. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get this out before we start. This is one of my favorite movies ever, one of my favorite horror movies ever. So, might be a little biased when it comes to talking about this movie. So, Matt, what is this movie about?
Damn it. After escaping a mental hospital, a serial killer comes back to his hometown to kill again.
That's really the entire premise of the movie.
Boom.
Good job.
You're welcome. I'm going to take the rest of this episode off.
Then it would just be one idiot in a movie then.
Sounds good. That sounds like a good podcast.
Okay, so you get into it first, Matt. What did you like and or dislike about this movie? Non-spoilers first.
I didn't really like this movie, but
Okay.
I can give it a slide, like a pass,
A pass?
because it's the first of its kind.
Yeah.
It's the movie that launched a whole sub-genre
Of horror.
of horror movies.
Yeah.
So I can give it a pat.
Okay. Like, there were slashers before Halloween came out. It's just Halloween made it popular,
Yeah.
basically. It showed everyone how successful slasher movies could be. So after this, you had your Friday the 13th,
Like
your Nightmares.
Nightmare on Elm Street,
Yeah.
or whatever it's called.
But yeah, after this, you had a whole slew of other slashers. So it definitely had a humongous impact on the movie industry
Yes,
in
it
general.
did. This is one of John Carpenter's first movies.
Yeah.
I like him. He's a good actor. Oh, good director, not actor. He's not an actor.
No, but yes, this is one of his first movies, and it is amazing.
That's fine.
I love this movie. I love everything about. Well, there are some nitpicky things I have about this movie, but for the most part, I love everything from the beginning to the end. I can watch this movie. I watch this movie every year on Halloween, so this year I get to watch it twice because I had to watch it for this, and I'm watching it on Halloween. So yeah. So what did you think about the characters? Jamie Lee Curtis's character.
I think Jamie Lee Curtis does a good job, but I didn't feel anything for a character. I don't like any of the characters outside of the doctor.
Dr. Loomis.
Yeah.
All right.
But when, all these people
Oh yeah.
died, I didn't care. I didn't feel anything. I didn't care. Mainly because, well, I don't want to get into it. But yeah.
All right. Well, I understand from not having any emotional connection to the other characters, Laurie Strode's friends and stuff like that. But I really like Laurie Strode. She's one of my favorite Final Girls. Not the best, but one of my favorites. I also really like the setting, Haddonfield, Illinois.
It's a good setting. Yeah.
It's a really good setting.
A great score.
Oh,
Iconic.
Iconic
Iconic score.
one of the best
Yes.
ever. I love the
And
music.
The design of Michael Myers also iconic.
Yes,
Great.
the blue jumpsuit and the spray painted. I'm blanking on the actor's name. The mask is of.
Oh, the dude from Star Trek,
Yes.
William.
Oh, William Shatner
Shatner,
mask.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a spray painted William Shatner mask.
Yeah, is iconic.
Yes, it
Dude,
is.
a very
It's so
long kitchen
iconic that
knife.
everyone knows that it's an actor's
Yeah.
face that the mask is. But yeah, he is an iconic character. The whole jumpsuit,
It's-
mask, and the kitchen knife.
It's simple but yet effective.
Very effective. So, what'd you think? So, you liked Michael's character at least? Well, character. There ain't much.
Yeah, it's good. Good backstory to him. Felt like they could have tweaked it a little bit, but I don't want to. Get into that later.
Well, that might the sequel. You've never seen any Halloween movie,
No,
right?
no, this is the first time watching Halloween for everyone
Okay.
out there.
Well, the sequel gives him a little bit more backstory of. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. He gives him a little bit more backstory. Halloween 2. You could actually, sometimes on Halloween, I watch Halloween 1 and Halloween 2 back to back because I'm pretty sure they take place on the same night.
That's never happened before in a movie. Has it?
Yes, it has. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
But yeah, Halloween 1 and Halloween 2, I'm pretty sure takes place on the same night. Actually, if you want to watch the new, there's a lot of Halloween timelines. But if you want to watch the newest Halloween, Matt, you could watch it tonight because it's a sequel to the original. It ignores everything that came before it.
Okay.
So if you wanted to watch the 2018 one...
Oh, yeah. I'll save it for this podcast.
All right. But yeah, the Halloween timelines get tricky.
Get complicated
quickly. Because it's like Halloween 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6 are in their own timeline. Halloween 3 is in its own timeline. And then you have Halloween 1, H2O, and Resurrection is in its own timeline. Then you have the reboot timeline, and then you have the new timeline, which is Halloween 1 and Halloween 2018.
What the hell?
Yeah, it gets complicated. Yeah.
I feel like they just went for it. They didn't really think about it. They just went, all right, this made a lot of money. Let's make sequels.
Yep. Well, John Carpenter originally didn't want to make a sequel to Michael Myers' story. That's why the ending was ambiguous.
Yeah, I like the ending.
Yeah.
Even though I have something to say about that.
Alright, but yeah, that's why the ending was ambiguous like it was, which we'll get more into that in spoiler territory. But yeah, John Carpenter originally didn't want to make a sequel to this. He wanted every Halloween movie. They were going to make a lot of Halloween movies, but he wanted every Halloween movie to be its own self-contained story. And that's why Halloween 3 is in its own timeline, because it is its own self-contained story. Because they try to end it with Halloween 2, but
it didn't work out.
No. That's why Halloween 4 is subtitled The Return of Michael Myers.
That's very complicated.
Yeah, it is very complicated. We actually can probably do Halloween 2 and 3 next year, because Halloween 3 has nothing to do with Michael Myers. You might not like it, though. It's kind of a campy horror movie.
Oh, I'll watch it.
It's pretty messed up, though. It gets pretty messed up.
Yeah, I'll watch it. I give it a watch. For the audience.
Alright. You got anything else to say, non-spoilers? I could go into Halloween stuff all day, but we'll just stick with this movie.
Everything else, it's spoiler for me, so.
Okay. Well, here on out will be spoiler territory, so if you haven't seen this movie, I highly suggest you go and watch it. If you haven't seen this movie, what are you doing? I was in disbelief when Matt said he hadn't seen it, so.
Like, I get it. Like, I knew what happens in it, so I didn't need to watch it.
Yeah.
It's iconic.
Okay. Go watch this movie. You've been warned. Spoilers from here on out. So, Matt, you get into it first.
Probably my biggest gripe of this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing really happens in the middle of it.
Like, what do you mean?
Like, nothing happens. It's just, at the beginning, you see Miles as a kid who kills his sister.
Yeah, I love the opening.
And then you obviously meet Jamie Lee Curtis and her group of friends.
Yeah.
And then nothing happens in the middle.
You get all the setup for the final girl stuff, man.
Yeah, I guess.
It's supposed to be building up
building
it's supposed
up
to
the
be
tension.
building up the tension and building up the characters and stuff like that.
Yeah, it didn't really work for me.
Didn't work for you?
No.
Alright, I can understand that. But yeah, the whole middle is supposed to be the building up of the characters.
And
then Michael will slowly kill them off one by one like he did. And then at the end, Laurie Strode, Jamie Lee Curtis's character, is supposed to do her final girl circuit where she finds everyone that he's killed and has a face-off with Michael in the end.
How the hell did Michael Myers survive at the end? That dude got like a sewing needle in the neck.
Yeah.
He got shot like 5 times in the chest. He fell off a balcony.
Okay, well, do you remember there's a part in the movie where Loomis is talking to the sheriff and they're in the house that the old Myers house, the one that he killed his sister in, and he's talking about that he's just pure evil. So the whole thing in this movie, or the whole thing in all the movies, is that he's not really human. He is pure evil.
I don't like that.
You don't like that?
I don't like that. She's making him a serial killer. I'm fascinated by serial killers.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this maybe would have worked if they leaned on that more. For me,
Okay.
serial killers fascinate me.
All right, but yeah, this whole concept is that he is like in the end. Loomis even says it when Laurie asks him, "Is that the boogeyman, or is he
Yes.
the boogeyman?" And he says, "Yes, yes,
Yeah.
it is." But that's like the whole thing. That's why he can do. That's why he can teleport, kind of. Well, I'm assuming he just moves. But anyways,
He moves really quickly.
yeah. But that's why he has all these weird abilities, I guess you could say. Like
carrying-
his strength.
Yeah, like carrying a damn tombstone up the steps. That's
And
pretty
then-
impressive.
And then that one kill where was it? I think it was Bob was his name. Yeah, Bob. He like holds
yeah.
him up with one hand and then stabs a knife through
Yeah, the
him,
knife
and
can
he's
just
still
stay
hanging there.
Yeah.
I love after that kill, he's just sitting there looking at him, and
He's
he
like-
tilts his head.
He's like, damn, I'm pretty good at this.
He's like, let me admire it from a different angle.
Now this is what I call art.
Yeah, but I get why you would wish they would lean into
He's just a serial
the
killer
serial killer more.
wanting to kill very horny teenagers. God, there's so many horny teenagers in this movie. Everyone
you
is
think
trying to
the-
get some in this.
If you think these are horny teenagers, wait until we get to the Friday movies, man.
Yeah, I'm sure, but everyone's just talking about how they want to have sex.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my! I mean, I get it. Sex is good and great, but
See, this
Take
is
it
where
down a
the
notch.
whole stigma of slasher killers killing horny teenagers
Yeah.
came from.
yeah.
Thanks, John Carpenter.
Yeah, thanks a lot. That's
it's like they can smell people
having
having
sex.
sex, they're
They're
like,
about to have sex.
got to kill, must kill horny teenagers.
That dude in the beginning of the movie,
Which one?
the one that has sex with his sister, he's really quick at sex.
Oh yeah,
He is super quick.
yeah. That's one of the little gripes that I have with it. There's no way that happened that fast.
I don't know, man. Like,
That was a quickie.
A quickie.
That was a very quickie.
because he was
Ricky.
like already dressed and out the door.
Yeah. Anyways, we're talking about the opening. I love the opening. How you get it from Michael's POV, and you get that score in the background, and then Michael grabs the knife, he puts the mask on, and then you just see him stabbing his sister from point of view. And then I've always loved how he's just sitting there
Yeah,
staring at his knife, making sure he's doing it right. Like,
Yeah.
am I doing this right? Am I doing this right?
Am I killing right?
Because that's his first time killing and everything.
Yeah.
So, nah, the opening is very good, and then the score is obviously great. Oh, something else I like after he breaks out of the insane asylum or whatever, the mental facility. He steals the car, and he just drives off.
Yeah, he
and
just
then
drives off.
and then Loomis, when he's talking to one of the doctors at the facility, they were talking about, they actually mentioned that, like, he was doing pretty fine last night when driving,
Yeah.
so maybe someone around here gave him lessons. I thought that was funny.
Also, that doctor, he parked in a handicapped spot.
Yep.
What a douchebag.
Yeah. After he escapes and makes it back to Haddonfield, Illinois, he's stalking Lori during the day.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty good.
That
You
was-
don't really see a lot of that, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stalking during the day for the killers.
He moved pretty quickly, too.
Yeah.
For a big man, he can move quickly.
And then when Lori is walking down the sidewalk with her friend,
Oh, yeah, he's
and you
behind
just
the
see Mike.
bushes.
Yeah, no, you see Michael just standing there, and all you hear is his breathing.
Yeah.
I like that. And then also when he's standing behind the bushes, and he's just
Yeah.
like.
Hello. I'm gonna kill you later.
I liked Jamie Lee Curtis's performance as Laura Strode.
Yeah, she's good. She's really good in this.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
You know, this is gonna be a reoccurring segment on this podcast.
Oh,
But I got
gosh.
trivia for you.
I got trivia for you too.
It might be the same thing.
It might be.
What's yours?
Okay, so the guy who played or stood in as Michael Myers, he was paid $25 a day.
That's it?
That's it. Yeah, the guy that was underneath the mask.
Yeah.
It's not the same guy. You know when Michael
Yeah, when
gets
pulls
it's
the
not
mask
the
off.
same guy. That was another
Oh.
guy. But the guy
That's
who was
fake.
under the mask for the majority of the movie, he was paid $25 a day.
Does he get any like royalties from the film?
I'm not for sure. I just know he gets paid. He got paid $25 a day while filming.
That's a very Darth Vader kind of thing.
Yeah.
But hey, I got trivia for you.
All right.
Jamie Lee Curtis's mother
Mm-hmm.
is in Scream.
Really?
No, not Scream. Psycho. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's in Psycho. She's the final lady in that one too.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, she's the OG Scream queen.
Yeah, she is. Interesting.
Little trivia for you.
That is a little trivia. Oh, so you know when Loomis finds that person on the side of the road, that random guy that looks like he was getting killed?
Yeah, the truck.
Yeah, the truck driver. Well, that's where Michael gets his jumpsuit from. That's why he is stripped of his clothes when you see him.
Oh yeah.
Just a little fun fact for you. That's why that kill was in there. That was to show where he got his.
It shows uniform.
Yeah, and then you also hear about
The break-in.
with the rope, the knives, and the mask. So it gives you little hints of how he got all his stuff together before he did the stabby.
Did the good old killing.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think about the killings? I know we've kind of talked about the one with the knife through the.
Yeah, Bob's that character. His name was Bob, but that was one of my favorite kills.
Yeah, I think that might have been my favorite kill.
When he just kind of like lifts him up with one hand, and then I think it's the funniest thing when he walks into there with the girlfriend with the sheet over his head and the glasses on. I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, that's funny scene.
But let me think of the other kill. Oh, what was her name? The one that gets killed in the car.
No, yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Annie. That's her name. Annie. I like Annie's kill because it's almost completely silent except for her gasping for breath
and honking the horn.
And then honking the horn. I like that kill a lot too. And then I don't know if you noticed it, but I've noticed it from how many times I've watched this. But when he's carrying Annie's body into the house, the door opens by itself. It just flies open.
I didn't even pay attention.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like he leans in. He just starts carrying it, and it opens, and then it closes right behind him. Yeah. But yeah, I liked Annie's kill also. Probably the worst kill was the girlfriend's, when she used to get strangled.
She's strangled with the phone cord.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not.
I mean, I thought it was a good way to set up Lori getting over to the house.
Yeah. They needed a way to get her into the house.
Yeah, and that was a good way of getting her to leave the kids while they're asleep and go over there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what? Go first.
How did Myers not stab Jamie Lee Curtis when he was right behind her? The dude whipped so hard.
Yeah. I don't know. I have no clue.
He was like right behind her, and all he could do is like barely slice her arm. Come on, dude. You're a professional serial killer. You gotta be better than this.
Well, he only killed one other person before he started killing that one night.
He's a professional killer. He killed before.
Anyways, that whole fight, I love the final chase scene.
Yeah, that's good. That's really
like
good.
It's one of the most iconic ones in horror, period. Because you get the score, it just really invests you in it. Because it like picks up and calms down.
Builds the tension of suspense.
And then the whole shot of Michael at the top of the steps.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful shot.
Yeah, good shot.
Actually, I've never noticed that, but Creep kind of pays homage to that, who we reviewed last week.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't think about that one.
I didn't think about that one either.
Good pickup.
Yeah. Because the poster and the best shot, in my opinion, in that movie was the Creep standing on top of the stairs, looking down such as like Michael does before the chase starts. But yeah, I love the whole final chase, and Laurie's actually pretty resourceful.
Yeah, she's really resourceful.
Yeah, she grabs her sewing needle and stabs him
in the neck. He somehow doesn't die.
Yeah, and then you get that whole she tells the kids to run or whatever, or lock the door.
Yeah, lock the door.
And then she goes and hides in the closet and stabs him in the eye with the coat hanger that she took apart, and then grabs his knife and stabs him. I can understand why you get mad because he survived all of that.
Yeah, I forgot he got stabbed in the damn eyeball and chest.
But I really like that closet scene where he's trying to like break in through the closet, and then he accidentally turns the light on. I love how they left that shot in, because I'm assuming he wasn't supposed to do that.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, it was probably supposed to stay dark. That's why he I'm assuming he tried to turn it off during it, but I think it works better
Yeah,
when he kind of like turns it off and then it cuts off. I like the whole final girl circuit.
what kind of doctor has a damn gun?
One that wants to kill his patient.
Apparently, do you carry a gun?
I'm not a doctor. I'm a nurse. No, I don't carry a gun. Loomis, you'll see when we watch other movies, he is crazy. He is crazy with a capital K. After when you get, especially in episode 4 or the 4th Halloween,
A New Hope.
not
Yeah.
the Return of Michael Myers. He's crazy, man. Yeah, the 4 through 6, he's
She goes
off the
batshit
wagon.
Crazy.
Yeah. And Halloween 6, a little fun fact for you. Halloween 6 is actually what's his name? The guy who plays Loomis, it's actually his last movie.
Oh, really?
Forget the guy. I forget the name of the guy who plays him. It's kind of bad on my part.
Yeah, come on, man. You supposed to like this movie.
I do like this
You
movie
don't
a
even
lot.
have the actors' names.
I forgot. It'll be alright. I think I've pretty much hit on everything I wanted to talk about. Oh no, some of my gripes I have with the movie. When there's that one scene when Laurie gets home after she gets out of school, and she's looking out her window, and Michael's standing out there behind a clothesline.
Oh yeah.
And then why she's still you see one shot, it cuts to her point of view looking at Michael, and then it cuts to her by her window, and then it cuts back and he disappears.
He just disappears.
How does he do that
Yeah.
when she's looking straight at him? I don't get that.
He's really fast. He's the Flash.
I guess, but that's the one gripe I
Right.
have with this. Oh, another callback to one of our earlier episodes, our It Follows episodes from earlier in Spooktacular October this month. Did you see how similar the school
Yeah, classroom scene.
classroom scene
yeah.
was?
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah, you
noticed
see
that.
how they were paying homage to Halloween?
Yeah.
That was a good scene, too. How he's just standing out there watching her.
He's pretty quick to get in that car and just drive off too.
Yeah,
He's really quick.
Yeah, because she only answered like one question,
Yeah.
like a couple sentences, and then she looked back out there and he's gone.
He's like, oh, I want to see that part where he's trying to climb in the car, and he's trying to find his keys.
Yeah.
Crank the car. It's not cranking.
And he's just driving
Yeah.
off as fast as he can, peeling out.
Yeah, peeling out.
Oh, another scene, I forgot to write this in my notes, but another scene I thought was really creepy was when he's at the elementary school. Remember? Oh, what's his name? Tommy. You know, the little guy or little kid that.
Oh yeah.
yeah, he's at the elementary
I
school.
remember that scene now. Yeah.
That's pretty messed up, man.
Yeah.
And he's following Tommy.
Yeah. I'm gonna kill you, kid.
I like this movie a lot.
It's a pretty good movie.
It's one of my favorites. You got anything else to talk about this? Any more fun facts? Anything else you want to discuss about?
No, I think we touched on everything I wanted to talk about.
Okay, I think we have too. So this is one of my favorite movies ever made.
It's fine.
It's up there. It's probably up there in my top 3 or 5. I'm not for sure.
It's fine.
Yeah, I know. You think it's just fine. Okay, Matt, go ahead and give us your final thoughts.
Like I've been saying, this movie's it's above average.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the first one that really jump-started a subgenre of horror movies. If you want to watch a good horror movie, you can watch this.
Yeah.
I'll probably give this 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10? All right. Well, you probably already know my ranking. It's one of my favorite movies ever made. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10.
Wow.
I love this movie,
Wow.
man. I could watch it 100 times. It's one of my favorite horror movies ever. I can respect your 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
I understand. It has flaws with it for it being the first of its kind, but I think it is it's just one of my favorites.
I guess I can give you that one.
All right. Okay. You got anything else to say, Matt?
No, I don't think I do.
Okay, I think that's it for us today. Thank you for being with us for all of Spooktacular October this year. We'll be doing it. Yeah, we'll be doing it again next year. Also, around every Halloween, we'll be reviewing a Halloween movie for the foreseeable future. So, thanks for listening. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter. Subscribe to us on YouTube. We put out new episodes every Sunday and Wednesday, and we'll see you next time when we talk about The Room. Yeah.